And we're recording. Oh, it's chilly out there today. What we got? Radio off, 53. So it's actually warmer today than it was yesterday. It feels colder. Close door fully. Well, welcome to Friday. And our drive to work yakking and talking video. I did one of these yesterday with the new camera, but the computer will not recognize the file, which I don't understand why. Because 2 days prior, I pulled the camera out, charged up the battery, put the card in it, took a few photos around the house, and did a short little, just a test video. You know, test, 1, 2, 3, how's the sound work, is the video quality good? And I just, nothing I'll put on YouTube, but plugged the camera into the computer and it recognized the camera and it took the videos and I played them back and yeah, it looks good, sounds good. A little low on the light, but that's just, it was late at night. So yesterday, grabbed the new camera, put it on this mount, threw it in the car, drove to work, got home last night. Nope, it's either corrupted or it just doesn't recognize it. It's like, well, so I'm using, I forget what, it's not, it's whatever program that I download the pictures off the cameras into. They go onto the hard drive and it won't, that program will not recognize the camera. So I go into the little file icon on the bottom and it opens up, all the hard drives and everything. And the camera's there. And then you can click through it and open everything up and there's the video file. But it won't play it. It won't recognize it. What's this lady doing? Taking her time. Just waiting for her. It took her forever to cross the intersection. So yeah, I don't know what changed between then and now. Somebody's got their bike header sitting on the rocks, trying to get rid of it there. Oh, I was going to go to the left and show you all the park. Oh well. So yeah, I don't know what's going on there. I got to figure that out. That's the frustrating part with me and these electronic devices. I don't know. That's why I hate cell phones. I just don't know. I can't wrap my head around them. Ooh, they're simple. They screw me up. Oh well, we'll figure it out eventually. Maybe that's why the camera got sent back and it was on the refurb bin. I have to get the instructions out and see what it says. But like I said, the first little video I did, the camera, the pictures, they came out, they're on the computer. I know it works. What changed? The only thing that I did was I formatted the card. Well, no, that wouldn't work, because actually I took the card out and I put it in my DSLR, just figuring I'll use it to upload, and same thing, it wouldn't recognize. So I don't know if there's something with that card. I've got 2 cards in this camera. This is the big Canon. I'll have to pull one of those out and try it and just see. Maybe that card that I bought is no good. No, again, because I took the files, the first ones I took, it was on that card. The only thing that changed was I formatted it. And unless it did something to that card, If you have any suggestions down below, leave me a comment and I'll try to figure this thing out. Mess with it this weekend. It's just frustrating. Speaking of frustrating, Jimmy's still doing its thing. I have 3 more parts I'm going to throw at it. They weren't all that expensive, so I picked, well, one I had already on the shelf. The other 2, they didn't cost that much, so I bought them. So I think that's going to be this weekend's adventure. Just swap those 3 parts out and see what that does to change. All 3 parts should be pretty simple. We'll see if that changes any of the parameters for its little stalling issue, or maybe it'll fix it. We'll see. One part I've been thinking about doing, that's the O2 sensor. I think I got a Bosch unit under there now, and it's, a few places I've read says, yeah, stay away from Bosches on these TBI motors. They don't like them. So I bought a cheap O2 sensor. We'll see how it goes. Somebody recommended another brand. Every place I looked, they were out of stock, or going to take 2 weeks to get it. So I just ran up to the parts store. And then throttle position sensor. Nice way to cut the corner there. Again, not that expensive of a part, so I snagged one. 2 screws, 1 little wire connector. One that's on there is looking pretty old. Don't think that's going to be the problem, but you never know. And then fuel filter. Somebody mentioned, yeah, do the fuel filter. I don't think that's the problem, but we cleaned the tank, we rinsed it out, it wasn't dirty. It's got a brand new fuel pump in there. I think I just put a new pump on the old sending unit, if I remember right. I don't think I bought a whole new sending unit. But it's a higher flow fuel pump for basically for the Vortec motors. And that might be part of the problem. Maybe I'm just giving it too much fuel. I don't think that's the issue, though. It doesn't sound like it's choking out at idle. But that should all be, that's all your internal computer stuff figuring your fuel to air ratio. So, I don't know. Frustrating. It's causing me to think way outside of my comfort zone. I don't have a real technical mind for stuff like this. I struggle with things like this. Hello, Mr. Pickup with Trailer. Almost sunny down here. Still tinkering. If none of those work, then I'm gonna have to get serious about, I can't remember your name now, talking about doing the reset on the position sensors and go back through and double check the timing and see what we can come up with. Want to drive the truck reliably. Of course, with the weather cooling off the 84, the choke stick's on again. Go, Speed Racer, go. Doing 63 and a 55. He wants to get up and pass everybody. He's slowing down. Probably because he thinks it's a cop up there on the right. Yep, now he's speeding up again. Gotta be in front. So I've been in class all day or every day this week for a couple hours. Learning about problem-solving models, which is good, it's fine. I generally don't use those in my day-to-day work. I could. But my biggest, I don't want to call it an issue, but this is the 5th iteration of this same basic thing in my 13 years with the company, 13 and a half years now. They come up with a new name and they do all this training and they run everybody through it, but it's the same as every other iteration. Maybe your worksheets, your spreadsheets are a little bit different, but it gets me off the floor for a couple hours. I'm the only hourly person in the class. It's actually it's a WebEx type training. I was going to do it from my desk. I was concerned that I was just going to get too many walk-ups and people wanting to chat with me and bringing me their concerns. I logged in, I got the main screen to come up, but I could not get sound. And again, you know me and the technicals of computers and whatnot, and I have messed around with it. Luckily, the class was being held just on the other side of my building, so... And there's 5 other people in that room with their computers. It's all being done on a computer. I don't have a company laptop. I run a desktop. That may be part of the problem. Laptops run the same basic operating system as a cell phone. Whereas your desktop is completely different. It may be the same model number, but they're different. Case in point, a few years ago I had I built the new computer, the big computer in the back room that I use. And I had a new laptop, and I updated both of them to Windows 10 at the same time. And to this day, I can pull up Craigslist and I can type in the exact same thing, just Oldsmobile in the search window or whatever, and I get 2 different fields of search. There's different items on each one. So they're using different parameters, different methods to search for stuff. So I think that's what's happening at work, is this system that they've set up is more for laptops, which is a manager thing. I'm not a manager, I'm an hourly guy. I could probably get a laptop, well, not now with the company or with the program going to South Carolina, but I've never wanted a laptop. Laptops get stolen at the company. We've had quite a few disappear over the last several years. I don't want that responsibility. But sitting to the class, today is the last day. One thing I am noticing, we're breaking up into 2 separate groups. One group is my group that's in the classroom, and we start the day by going over our homework and comparing notes, and we build a segment of this problem-solving model. And then the other group is the online group, and there's folks from Everett there in South Carolina. But they're not getting the hands-on one-on-one coaching. So definitely seeing, and I'm not knocking the other team, definitely seeing that their work is not, what's the word I'm looking for? It's not representative of what the training is trying to get you to do. You know, talking about the layouts and things like that. It's definitely harder to learn something like this on a computer. And it's set up to where you can, I mean, we're talking to people from South Carolina and can't see them. One of my senior leader instructors, he's actually just doing it remotely from his office upstairs, just to limit the number of people in the classroom. But our facilitator's in the room with us, and he's able to just talk us through things as we're working and ask us questions. I don't think the online group is getting that. I'm glad that I'm in the classroom with these folks, but oh, nice move. Just couldn't wait. Drive like a dumbass. Just to get in line with everybody else. So, yeah, it's the online learning is definitely not, at least for me. Some people may like it, but it is kind of funny. There's a little red exclamation point that pops up next to your name if you've got another program open, or if you're doing something else. And it's several people that you know are not, you know, they already know everything, even though that it's very apparent that they don't. But if you talk to them, they already know everything, and they're the ones that are not fully engaged with this class. Oh well, like I said, one more day. There goes Kevin. He gets to sit in traffic for the next 45 minutes to an hour. Day shift, everybody always tells me. It's so great. Why? You gotta get up early, you gotta sit in traffic going home. Today doesn't look too bad. It's probably pretty light at work. A lot of people taking the day off. Then you gotta go to bed so early because you gotta turn around and get up so early. In my time that I have spent on day shift, everybody's always just pissed off because they have to get up so early and they're always tired. I like second shift. I think I even talked that same statement about this same spot in yesterday's video. I'm going to try to get that footage up for you guys so you can see what the sound and quality is like. Or maybe I'll just delete it, and once I figure it out, and just do another video with that camera. Hopefully it works. I don't want to have to go through the process of sending that one back. Probably the card. I should just try swapping that card out and see what happens. And again, that one card worked. At least once. Took 7 or 8 pictures and one short video. Maybe it is corrupted. I don't know. Well, I messed with the resolution a little bit. I don't think I changed it. Still on 1080. I don't know. We'll see what we can to figure it out. It's one of their recommended cards too. almost the same parking spot I had yesterday. Actually, we're gonna sneak all the way through, I think. So, alrighty, well, that's gonna do it. Thanks for watching along. If you got any ideas on that camera, let me know. Definitely want to start using that thing. So, I'm gonna kick you off here, go inside, finish out my week, order some teriyaki for lunch. We will yak at you on the next one.